What's up, good people? Welcome back to Seeds of BNG. It's been probably about 3 weeks since we made a video. As you remember my last video, me saying that I had to go in for surgery. Got my rotator cuff repaired. It kind of sucks. Can't do anything, can't lift my arm from the shoulder. I can't do this karate chop action here from the elbow up. But every now and then I do let it out of the sling just to kind of hang to stretch it out. But can't do any lifting with that arm, can't lift more than 2 pounds. I've actually tried to do some stuff, but end up just hurting myself, so I stopped. But nonetheless, we got to get some work done around here. We're coming up on March, so it is time to get some seeds in the ground, get some stuff started in the house so that we could be ready for the planting season. Alicia's all ready to go with that. As you've watched some of our Instagram stuff, she's starting laying out her seeds and planting the beds and stuff like that. But I'll walk y'all around, let you know what we're going to try to get done today. So I'll show you the pool here. If you remember the last video, I dropped in some shock and some of this algae side stuff. But it really cleaned it up. This was kind of bluish green, but now you can see the bottom. It's still a little bit of sand and just dirt down there from just stuff blowing around. One day I got overly excited and started tilling the middle of the yard for reasons of hiding dog poop, but that probably wasn't a smart idea. It wasn't a bad idea, but it wasn't a smart idea. Because now I'm going to have these clumps all over the yard in the middle here until the grass really gets settled in. But nonetheless, pool is cleared up. I need to turn it on just to keep it circulating and keep it clean. So come over here. For those of y'all that haven't seen this, had this Hayward saltwater controller installed over here. It's on a timer. It will work on timer, but that's not what I have it doing right now. So I'm gonna just turn it on. That turns that on, which turns on the pump. See that? And that starts the flow. Water goes into the system there, under the ground, into the pump. It returns and goes back into the return here where you see the bubbles and stuff coming out. But that's that. Let's walk out here because we've been really busy. Actually, Alicia's been really busy. I haven't been able to actually do anything as far as helping, but I was there to motivate her, kind of help her tighten up a few bolts. Got Johnny out here, he's ready to do some work, waiting on AJ to wake up and get himself going. What we're hoping that we're able to do, I don't know if y'all can see that here, but we got 15 of our raised beds out here. These are 9-in-1s. I think we got them, I think it's called Vegega. We've also used, was it Vegega? I'll try to remember it and put it on the screen. But these are from Vegega. Like I said, 15. These are the 9-in-1s. You could have done a slimmer, I think it was 2 feet by 8 feet, but we decided to put it in the configuration here, which I believe is 6 feet by like 3.5. So this really gives us enough room there. And what we've done is just kind of separated the beds out. Used, I think these are 6 feet or 8 feet. Use these 8-foot posts that we have for the edging of the garden. Some of these, like this round one here, actually supposed to go in and be a post for the goat area. So got a lot of work to do, but didn't really time it good with my shoulder messing up. These beds here won't be out here. Well, they'll be out here, but just not. They're probably not. Won't be on the blacktop here. These are our beds from last year. I think what we're going to do is either put these in the front, either spray paint the outside of them white or black like the house, and put these in the front area somewhere to be garden beds for flowers. Or I know Alicia wants flowers out here, So we don't know if we're going to make any of these beds just strictly be flowers to invite the pollinators in, your bees, your butterflies, ladybugs, all those good insects to have around to pollinate your flowers. But we laid these down initially to help keep the fabric down. We've had all kind of crazy wind, but once we get these beds filled with dirt, that's going to put the weight on them. As you see, we kind of put them on the seams as well. This is a split piece here. I don't know if you can see my foot, but that's a split piece, and we want the weight to be on it just a little bit. These pieces that you see where the edge is up, we have extra what you call this, fabric there that we're just kind of stuff in the corner, and once we put the dirt on it, that'll stop that big hole from being there. It's really hard to get this stuff level. You run back and forth on it with the tractor, pull the box blade, whatever you can do, but there's going to be clumps and areas that just don't work out well for you, especially as it rains and stuff gets to settling. But this is what we have. The plan is to I may see if we can make it up to this one. If we can make it up from the third from the rear, coming in, pulling the tractor all the way around, straight line. If we can come in a straight line, that won't disturb the fabric that much. Dump about 2 pounds of regular dirt in here, and then we also have some augmentation that we're doing and bringing it. We brought in the Soil 3 Veggie Mix Soil that we're going to top these beds off with. So maybe 2 or 3 inches of that dirt on top of the regular yard dirt that came from under the pool, and we should be able to get a nice height around here. Probably bringing it up at least to this second little hump, and we'll be good to go. But that's the plan for now. As you see, kind of left this entrance area the widest, and it's open here. And this back row, we have room for some more beds, especially if we get some more. We could do them in that thinner arrangement that I was telling y'all about, that 2x8, and we have a whole maybe like 15 feet here in the back, so we probably could do 2 and 2 again. So we probably could get another, I don't know, 2, 4, 6. We probably get another 8 beds just back here, if we need to. And then we left this area wide here, so we can actually plant another trellis system that goes down here for another row of grapes. So we should be in good shape there. So walking this way a little bit, probably saying, hey, you didn't use any of this side. So the plan for this side, Alicia and I measured it out yesterday. So if you see this guy, let's see, that pole right here, that pole right there is 20 feet from the edge. So we'll probably move it over just a little bit so it won't be right on the edge there. But 20 feet all the way to the rear that's 20 by 60. That's going to be the size of our greenhouse. At least that's what I'm thinking. And this one here, I actually measured. So that's 20 feet. If we come to the edge here, and come over here, that's 24 feet. So we may go 20 or 24 by 60. So all of this is going to be greenhouse. And those of you that know about greenhouses, we could start stuff earlier in those. We can extend the season, just to be able to keep them out of the frost, keep the temperature up a little bit higher. Some people have heaters in their greenhouses, what have you. They have a lot of different options for you to make the temperature and the climate of the greenhouse kind of whatever you want it to be. But that's what the plan is for this side of the garden. This is going to be greenhouse, which will give us, again, if we wanted to, we could do a whole nother row of 5 of these same style and same size, same shape garden beds. So I could go 5 down right here and still have plenty of room for the greenhouse over there, and that would give us a total of 20 raised beds. But we're gonna see what we get with what we start off, well, what we have right now. So this area here, we believe we're gonna kind of leave it as the decorative area. May get in here, kind of till it again, put down some kind of ant spray or something just to keep it to where you can actually walk out here. Every now and then we get these ant hills of crazy fire ants that try to take over the area. And I might bring the solo stove down, which is it's kind of self-containing fire pit. You don't have to put down anything with it. It kind of contains everything itself. It's off of the ground, it has a little base, and might just try to make this area like a little decorative area. Put her little wind ornamental thing back up. But that might be the plan for that. And of course we have our spot here in the front that is just going to be all in the ground. We're still going to have an in the ground area, especially for things that thrive in the ground. Our squash, our zucchini, watermelon, cantaloupe, that kind of stuff did great in our soil. Everything we put down really did great in the ground that we had, but just trying to maintain the weeds and stuff that would take over the area got to be a headache. So hopefully this works a little bit better. You can kind of blow off this black top, walk out here barefooted if you wanted to. I think it's going to be nice, but that's the plan for today. Again, this is our big yellow bag, Soil 3 Veggie Mix. This is how it comes. It's actually inside there. I don't know how to, there we go. Try to let that water run off of there, because we did have some rain. There we go. But that dirt's all packed up in there, and you get to keep these big bags. So might be able to take them in the woods, grab some leaves and stuff, really get our compost going. We have the tractor. I do have some forks for it, so I could pick this bag up and move it around with the tractor. But that's what we have, guys. Let me go see if I can wake up the boy. See if we can get some things done around here. I still want to extend the chicken run and get some more layers in here. But from what I'm reading, you can't really introduce new chickens to your old ones. Or you could try, but there's going to be some squabbling that goes on there. Not really sure how that will work out. But make sure I turn this off. Alright, keys off. Got some dirt up here. We'll be ready to go. This isn't too clunky. No, that should be good. Mix that in. Alright. Alright guys, that's what we have. Alicia's trying to finish up watching a show. I'm gonna go in and grab some coffee and eat a little something, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I might bring y'all out here, kind of show you what we're doing, show you what the plan is. It's not too cold out here for me. Now the rest of them might say it's too cold, and I might get part-time halfway work out of them. We'll see. I'm out here with a sling on trying to get it done. They in there playing around. Wait a minute, she might be looking out the window. Let me be quiet. That's mind control. But when she leave, I'll be talking again. She don't run me. All right, y'all. Oh, there she go. Gotta go. All right, guys. We got my operator out here. Putting on the dirt. you think? One more of these or no? Alright, we can bring in some buckets and bring it here. Huh? Don't need these. They sell short of these, so it doesn't.
So it need to come up here because you don't want it too low because this shades it. So you need it to be at the top. You don't have to be at the very top, but it need to be top enough that when it started to grow and stuff, it ain't getting shade.
Gotcha.
So if you put it too low, it's shading it.
Gotcha. So what Alicia just told me was, I asked her how much dirt we needed to be, and I said, hey, this should be good to go, and we just start bringing in some soil. But what she came back and said was, you don't want it too low, because like that side, you'll have a seed or a plant that's in the shade over here. So we need to bring this dirt up to at least probably one more bucket of this dirt.
Oh, I was saying add soil from this.
And then the soil, we need to be at least to the second hump. I think I'm still wrong, y'all.
Huh?
I think I'm still wrong.
I was saying get the dirt here, and from here to here soil.
Get the dirt where?
To here.
Okay, yeah.
Which is basically there. We just roll it around, and then add the soil up to here.
Let's see what 3 looks like.
All right. I just want good, like the plants to have good
It's loose. It ain't.
nutrients.
It ain't
Like this
active.
don't have anything. We didn't put lime on this. This came from up here. We only limed this area when we did the soil test.
You're right, but this whole field was farm.
Right, but when we did the soil test, remember it was missing stuff. And that's why we had to add the lime to all this area. Because the first time we did crops, they didn't do as good. And when we got the soil test, we added the lime. That's why this last year was better. But I came through, y'all remember, and I put lime all over this area. Because it was missing. I don't know what it was, but you know, the nitrogen, the phosphorus, like. So this up there wasn't.
That should be ready, though. Is it mixed in? And that nutrient from that kind of falls down through?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I just put a good amount of something. Like I wouldn't put like one little layer on that. Because this, we don't know what this is.
I feel like we should be able to get a good 2 or 3 inches of that soil. And your seed don't go down that much.
But the roots, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure, so.
Y'all see that? That's her in disagreement. I don't know if y'all caught them little hands where she was like, all right, whatever. Whatever. That's what she said. So this bed, she gonna be like, nah, that's the one you said put all that dirt in. That's why nothing ain't grow back there. That's what that was. My man can't get this tractor straight in this one little line. It's hilarious. Here it comes. All right, y'all. Let's see what we get.
Fertilizer.
Yeah.
Sprinkle fertilizer maybe in this, right? And mix it. And we can have something. Now we don't know what this is. Might not have no. I know we had grass.
We got grass and whatever goes. Alright guys, we got one bed kind of pre-filled here with how much dirt we're going to put in it. We think this is a good amount.
We agreed.
And then we're going to come in with the soil and top it off, probably bring it up to at least this this next hump here. Alicia has the shovel. I got like our little flat steel rake here, trying to level it off. She's breaking up some clumps and stuff right now. But we think this should be good to go. And we're doing at least these first 3. We might be able to come in from this side and grab these and get these 2 done. It's working out pretty good where we doesn't look like we're tearing up the fabric at all. Maybe come in and pull this a little bit tight again, but we should be in good shape when it comes time to bring this last one back over here and cover it up. This way, throughout the week as it gets warmer, Alicia will be able to just grab a little bucket to fill that full of the black soil and top this off and get the planting. They're really getting it done today. I can't really lift anything, but try my best to help out where I can. But we're looking good. Get the process started. It took about 2.5 of AJ's scoops, because as you see, he don't like to fill up the back of the bucket. Like all these AJ scoops. And for the life of him, he can't figure out how to get in here straight. He saw my hand, but now he's really good. Alright, good people, this is what we're looking like. Got 1, 2, 3. He's about to start working on number 4. And then we'll do this last one. And we'll have 1 row of 5 ready to plant. And we might be able to get the rest of it either this afternoon or maybe tomorrow. But maybe not the rest of it, but we'll start on another row. But this way Alicia could get in some of the seeds that she wanted to get in February, early March. So we should be able to, just kind of looking at it. How many rows do you think that you could get in a bed like this? Would you do, a few this way? Like, hey, is this 2 rows? 2 rows and then 2 or 3 rows over there, or is it maybe 1, 2, 3? I guess it all depends on what you're putting in here.
Exactly, because certain stuff got to be spaced out different. So depending on how much space things need.
Gotcha.
I could do straight rows, probably 3 or something. But some stuff can get crowded in, like the herbs and stuff like that. So it just depends.
Gotcha. All right, that's the guy in here, man. Make sure he don't break himself with the tractor. Yeah! Bring it on in, baby. Bring it on in. Back and forth. As long as you keep the wheel straight. Turn a little bit. right, good people. We might be at a stopping point for today. We'll see. It looks pretty clear right now, but they were talking about rain. But we got this row done. This is what we're looking like right now. One thing that I actually forgot to do is for the ones that's really uneven on the bottom, like this here, I was supposed to actually put the cardboard up to it or get some of this extra fabric cloth and kind of roll it up and put it there to make sure that we don't lose too much dirt. I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Like, we're not going to lose this whole container of dirt out of that little crack, especially once this settles in and we get some rain and stuff on it. But for the rest of them, I do want to make sure that I do that, because some of them are a little bit worse than others. Like, you can see this corner up here, and that's just because tilling this dirt, trying to get it back covered up before all the weeds and stuff take over again, was a little bit challenging. But I'll make sure that I do this, that I do grab that, especially for the ones like this here that got that bigger gap. But real happy with the result right now. Got these covered up, got these filled in, got them back in place. The tractor didn't tear up the fabric. Got some tractor marks, but some rain and stuff, that stuff will go away. And then we'll come out and start filling these up. Filling these up with the soil. Alicia has a little bit of soil right now. We'll show you what that looks like. But it's really rich. They really get really good reviews with this Veggie Mix from Soil 3. So if you can look at it here, this is what we're looking like. Y'all see that? Really nice and loose and rich looking soil. Y'all hear me say that? Rich looking soil? I actually don't even know what that means. But it looks good, it's loose, it's nice and black. I don't know what that means. People say that about cakes and stuff too. Oh man, this chocolate cake is really rich. I have no clue what they're talking about. But it's, what does that mean? It's chocolatey? It's really chocolatey? Don't know. But look at this, honey. Look at it. Nice and rich.
Maybe it's like it's worth a lot. In the sense of like
rich with nutrients. Yeah. Plentiful with nutrients. Yes. So this cake is plentiful with
goodness.
Yeah.
Deliciousness.
I hear you. All right. Are you going to top that off?
Let's see what I can do.
I think we're going to have to use a shovel.
Oh.
Well, remember last time we bent the
we don't want to do that.
So, and then I can't lift anything.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing.
I know what you did.
You tried to get on
like,
camera
trying to... Let me stop.
Oh, so you think I want to...
I was actually very thankful because I heard you with an appointment person say, well, my birthday was coming. You said, no, I'm not going to do it on my wife's birthday because last time I think I did that. So let's schedule it after. So you did do that, but you knew it was garden season.
Listen, the problem is you don't like to work in the cold.
No, you're right about that.
So we could have had this stuff done in the cold, but you didn't want to get out here and work in the cold.
I mean, we prepared the landscaping. Well, I don't know if we did it.
Yeah, like me, AJ. Yeah. Great correction. Look at that richness right there.
That richness. Keep using it, honey.
It looks like a Reese cup, the way it's blending together.
It do.
I see what it is. You're trying to make me look like just the cameraman.
Oh, you are a hard-working man, and I love it.
Well, there you go. Some
all
props.
right.
I can't even finish fussing at it.
No fussing. No fussing. Because you are hard-working, and I'm thankful. A man's man.
Yeah, there we go.
A manly man.
Raw.
And most of all, you ready?
A godly man.
Yes!
All right. This is all we're going to do today, probably. We might try to get one bed full of...
Watch yourself.
Try to get one bed that that has enough soil in it to get her started. Maybe she put some stuff in the ground tomorrow. But we'll see. We just really wanted to get to the point to where, like, when I go to work or something like that, Alicia could come out here with Andre. They could fill up some buckets and get a bed started. I think we're in good shape right now. All right, that's what we have. This is where we're at. Y'all stay tuned for some more videos.
Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Boy, you all right with me. You going places.